Did you have a nail salon prior to moving into this particular unit?
No, I didn't. I was home-based. I worked at home with the nails, and I also worked in different spaces. I've worked in salons as well.
Got it. Did you have any issues in your home with there being sort of an acetone smell that got into all of the other rooms or anything like that?
Yeah, it smelled like nails. My mom knew when I was working there that it would smell like nails, but it was just something that was expected.
Did the two of you have any discussions prior to signing this lease about any additional work that might be necessary or anything unique about a nail business?
Not specific about a nail business,
Okay.
but what we did do, and to her point, she did put a lot of work in it.
Yeah, I saw. And I just want to show Plaintiff's Exhibit D. She did a great job with the nail salon.
Oh, she did a great job.
Put a lot of work in. And then we see here. And I understand you also brought us a video of you setting up the salon.
Yes.
That we have, and we have that loaded. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at it? That's a view of what the salon looked like after you set it up.
Yes, kind of, but I still wasn't done with it.
It looks great.
Thank you.
And you provided us with a number of receipts establishing that you spent well more than our court maximum of $5,000 to get your salon up and running?
Yes.
And I take it that most of those can't be recovered.
Right.
Since you've lost the space.
Because you have to pay for labor, you have to pay people to do stuff, and then equipment that's already used, you can't take it back and stuff like that.
You're the landlord of this building.
Yes, sir.
And this young woman came to you and said, I want to open a nail salon in your building.
Yes, sir.
The ventilation that is required is ventilation that brings in fresh air into the premises and exhausts the air of the premises outside of the building, which is what you described as having an estimate from someone who was going to provide a ventilation system that ventilated the air out. And why was it that you didn't go ahead with that?
It was because I wanted to get my finances right. I wanted to make sure I can pay for it. Not only that, I was still waiting to hear back from Mr. Johnson.
About
whether or not if I could go forward to do it.
And you would have gone forward to do it?
I most definitely would have.
How much was it approximately?
It was $800.
Why didn't you okay that?
When I left her that day, we were all standing in front of her shop. I said, you can go with this guy, but I'm telling you, you're going to pay for nothing. What he's talking about doing is not going to remove the air. It's going to put it back in the drop ceiling.
What made you say that when she's saying that?
Because I asked him specifically, are you going to drill a hole in the wall and vent this outside? He said no. So I said, it's not going to work. I can tell you that now.
Did he tell you otherwise, that he was going to drill a hole in the wall?
He said that he was going to drill through the wall so that it can vent out. It wouldn't make any sense to drill anywhere else to make it go out. Being in the ceiling wouldn't make any sense. It would just defeat the whole purpose.
I'm a little concerned about your understanding of that, sir. Now, you were aware of the specific nature of the work that you wanted to do, were you not?
No, I was not aware.
What do you think a nail salon is? Isn't it your responsibility to make sure that the space that you rent to her is suitable for that business?
Yes, but if there's something specific for your business that does not come with the building, we were talking about ventilation before. Each specific unit has their own HVAC system.
Shouldn't that have been made a specific provision of the lease? If you wanted to shift the responsibility for proper ventilation to protect the rest of your tenants, shouldn't you have put it on the plaintiff because she's never had that business before, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so you're correct, Your Honor. If she had informed me, hey, I've had this shop in my house, which she told me she ran out of business. And I was excited for her. We actually gave her the first 2 months free, so she moved in February. She didn't pay again till May. So we were trying to accommodate her. That's been our spirit the whole way. Even when I first got the first complaints, I went to her and said, hey, I'm smelling this acetone, and now people are complaining. We need you.
So you didn't tell her that she'd have to have a ventilation system for the entire building?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I have nothing further. You want to open it up? Anything further?
I think I'm good.
All right, the parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both very much.